the founder of Stoicism. Who was Zeno? Stoicism, a philosophy that's been around for more than 2 centuries, has had well-known figures like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. However, not much attention has been given to the person who originated this philosophy. Zeno, an ancient Greek philosopher, laid the foundations for Stoicism over 2,000 years ago. In the 3rd century BC, he established the Stoic school of philosophy, offering principles and teachings that greatly influenced Western thought. Zeno's ideas provide a practical guide for leading a virtuous and meaningful life. Today we'll delve into the life and lessons of Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, exploring the valuable insights he left behind. But before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content. Let's get started. Zeno, born in Cyprus around 335 BC, originally arrived in Athens as a merchant, but fate had different plans for him. Intrigued by the world of philosophy, he delved into the teachings of the renowned Cynic philosopher Crates. Soon, Zeno established his own school in the bustling Athenian agora, where he refined his thoughts on ethics, logic, and physics. Students flocked to him, drawn by the prospect of discussing virtuous living, grounded in reason and harmony with nature. Although many of Zeno's original works have been lost to time, his philosophical legacy endures through the writings of later Stoic thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism, as shaped by Zeno, transcended mere theoretical musings. It offered practical tools for navigating life, encouraging individuals to find purpose by concentrating on their responses, embracing the limits of control, and honing the mind to react to situations with wisdom rather than emotion. Zeno's dad used to travel a lot for his job and would bring back cool books about philosophy for Zeno. Young Zeno really liked these books and got super interested in philosophy. As he grew up, he kept looking for more cool ideas about life and stuff. Then something kind of crazy happened. Zeno got stuck in Athens, which is like the city of philosophers. Imagine being in a place where people are all about deep thinking and ideas. That was Athens. So Zeno found himself in a bookstore, and that's where he met Crates of Thebes, a big-shot philosopher who followed Cynic philosophy. Even though Zeno learned from different philosophers like Stilpo and Xenocrates, it was Crates who really left a mark on him. Crates' teachings became a big deal for Zeno. It's like Crates helped him see the world in a whole new way. Zeno believed that true happiness comes from leading a virtuous life, rather than pursuing things like fame, wealth, or pleasure. According to him, a key idea is that we can't control what happens around us, only how we react to it. Zeno put it this way: man conquers the world by conquering himself. This means finding peace by managing our emotions and desires, instead of blaming external forces for our problems. Followers of Stoicism, the philosophy Zeno founded, train themselves to face difficulties calmly through self-discipline. They don't let anger or anxiety take over. For instance, if a Stoic sage is insulted by someone, they wouldn't feel outraged or feel the need to get back at the person. They recognize that the insult reflects more on the insulter than on the Stoic receiving it. This mindset is about taking control of one's reactions and maintaining composure in the face of adversity. Here are the 4 valuable teachings of Zeno. 1. Learn to embrace the uncontrollable. A crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy revolves around embracing and accepting things that are beyond our control. Zeno, an influential Stoic philosopher, once remarked, "Remember that luxury and pleasure are no proof of happiness." This encapsulates the Stoic understanding that factors such as health, wealth, and even life itself are unpredictable and can be taken away at any moment. Instead of attaching their happiness to these external variables, Stoics focus on accepting the limitations of their control, thereby unlocking an inner wellspring of tranquility. At its core, Stoicism encourages us to acknowledge and come to terms with the inevitability of unfortunate events. Philosophy urges us to curb our cravings for positive outcomes, since we lack influence over the unpredictable twists and turns of life. Rather than fixating on external circumstances, Stoics emphasize managing our responses to both favorable and unfavorable situations. Consider a scenario where illness befalls a dedicated Stoic practitioner. In this situation, the Stoic response involves accepting the outcome gracefully and redirecting energy towards what lies within their sphere of influence, such as seeking appropriate medical care while maintaining emotional stability. To illustrate further, let's ponder the uncontrollable nature of weather. Stoicism prompts us to refrain from unnecessary worry about whether it will rain heavily on the day of an outdoor wedding. Instead of fretting over the potential downfall, Stoics advocate for embracing the uncertainty. Accepting the possibility of rain, a ruined cake, absent guests, or even an unfortunate accident involving a family member allows Stoics to prepare themselves mentally. This acceptance of the potential for adverse events is a crucial tenet of Stoicism, as it facilitates a mindset geared towards responding rationally and reasonably, regardless of the circumstances. 2. Living in harmony with nature. The founder of Stoicism, Zeno, emphasized the need to distinguish between these two aspects of life. According to Zeno, nature is rational and logical. Therefore, to align our lives with nature, we must embody these qualities by being rational and logical ourselves. This forms the core of Stoicism, living in accordance with the principles of nature. Taking this idea further, Stoicism acknowledges that the world operates based on causes and effects, and many events are beyond our control. Zeno argues that it is futile to worry about or be consumed by events we cannot influence. Instead, he suggests accepting the natural course of events without dwelling on them. This acceptance is a fundamental aspect of living in accordance with nature. Despite our lack of control over external events, Stoicism highlights a crucial element within our grasp: our response. Zeno's teachings emphasize that while we may not be able to control the world around us, we have the power to manage our own emotions and perceptions. This, according to Stoicism, is where our focus should lie, on responding to external events with reason and composure. Zeno's wisdom echoes through time, offering guidance on how to navigate the complexities of life. One of his notable quotes encapsulates the essence of Stoicism. "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." This resonates with the Stoic idea of focusing on what we can control, making the most of our time, and not squandering energy on things beyond our influence. 3. Morality, virtue, and vice. Living a virtuous life, according to the ancient philosopher Zeno, involves refining our virtues to enhance our emotional and behavioral responses. Zeno proposed 4 cardinal virtues that serve as guiding principles for this endeavor. First and foremost is wisdom, which Zeno deems the most crucial virtue. In his view, wisdom enables us to comprehend the laws of nature and to accept our lack of control over external events. It is a foundational virtue that shapes our understanding of the world and our place in it. Justice, another virtue highlighted by Zeno, plays a pivotal role in fostering social harmony. A sense of justice prompts us to treat others fairly and to respect their rights. This virtue is integral to creating a community where individuals coexist harmoniously, upholding the principles of fairness and equality. Courage, the third cardinal virtue, empowers us to confront and overcome fears, endure hardships, and venture into the realm of risks. Zeno recognizes the importance of courage in navigating the challenges of life, advocating for a mindset that embraces resilience and boldness. Moderation, the final virtue, encompasses self-control and balance in one's life. Stoicism, a philosophy Zeno subscribes to, emphasizes the avoidance of excessive desires. Moderation allows individuals to steer clear of engaging in harmful behaviors that deviate from rational and logical paths. Zeno's philosophy posits a fundamental connection between virtue, rationality, and logic. He asserts that all that is virtuous is inherently rational and logical, while vices and evil actions are characterized by their irrational and illogical nature. Living a virtuous life, therefore, aligns with the principles of morality and is in harmony with nature. 4. Learn to distance yourself from intense feelings. Stoicism encourages individuals to manage their emotions, especially those that could be harmful, like anger or jealousy. Zeno, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers, advocated for apatheia, which meant being free from negative emotions and desires that could cloud rational thinking. Another concept he emphasized was ataraxia, or freedom from worry and anxiety. The Stoics believed in training the mind to prevent impulsive emotional reactions before they could take hold. In practical terms, if someone finds themselves constantly angry with a parent, practicing Stoicism helps them recognize that this anger disrupts their inner peace. Although the source of frustration persists, Stoicism teaches them to approach it with a calm mindset. Zeno's wisdom echoes through time, reinforcing the importance of cultivating emotional detachment. He once said, "It is not that I am mad, it is only that my head is different from yours." This statement underscores the Stoic idea that our perceptions shape our emotions, and by altering our mindset, we can change our emotional responses. Zeno, inspired by the wisdom of Socrates, embraced a similar approach to spreading his philosophical ideas in ancient Athens. Following in the footsteps of Socrates, who famously roamed the streets of Athens to share his teachings, Zeno conducted lectures and engaged in discussions at the Stoa Poikile, also known as the Painted Porch. Zeno's gatherings were generally open to the public, although it's essential to recognize that individuals from the lower classes and slaves were often excluded. Despite this limitation, Zeno's Stoic philosophy was characterized by its inclusive and accessible nature, a rarity in his time. Notably, Zeno advocated for the equality of women and men within the Stoic framework. Zeno's teaching style bore the influence of the Cynics, a group known for shamelessly spreading their philosophical doctrines in the bustling agora. Although Zeno was less brash in his approach, he adopted a similar method within the Stoic school. In Zeno's own words, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." This reflection echoes the Stoic emphasis on living purposefully and aligns with the teachings Zeno shared in the public sphere. Additionally, he encouraged self-awareness with the words, "The first step to self-control is to be aware of ourselves in an unreflective way." Zeno, the mastermind behind Stoicism, left an indelible mark on philosophy, inspiring countless thinkers throughout the ages. Early Stoic leaders, Cleanthes and Chrysippus, followed in Zeno's footsteps, steering the school of Stoicism after his passing. As time marched on, the wisdom of Stoicism found its way to Rome through influential figures like Seneca, Epicurus, and Marcus Aurelius. In the face of the challenges posed by life in the Roman Empire, rife with difficulties such as death, fear, and disappointment, Stoicism emerged as a guiding light, offering solace and a blueprint for inner tranquility. Zeno's teachings have become the bedrock of Stoicism, shaping the philosophies of subsequent luminaries. Not confined to the Stoic circle, Zeno's influence has rippled across diverse schools of thought, leaving an enduring legacy. Zeno, who departed this world around 260 BC, achieved a rare feat, a single individual wielding a profound and enduring influence over centuries. His timeless teachings continue to resonate in the modern era, proving as relevant today as they were in ancient times. Stoicism, originating from thinkers like Zeno and embraced by Roman Stoics, has found a renewed interest in our modern era. This enduring philosophy, centered on self-improvement and the pursuit of a serene life, has adapted over time to align with the evolving nature of humanity and the world we inhabit. Originally championed by Zeno and early Stoics as a guide to virtuous citizenship, Stoicism has since evolved, placing a heightened focus on individual growth and emotional self-regulation. Its influence has extended into the realm of psychology, creating a reciprocal relationship wherein psychology has impacted Stoicism and vice versa. In the contemporary context, the collaboration between psychotherapists and modern Stoics, known as modern Stoicism, exemplifies this symbiotic evolution. The philosophy has witnessed a surge in popularity in the digital age thanks to the internet's widespread reach and the accessibility of information. This resurgence is not only attributed to increased availability, but also to the timeless applicability and relevance of Stoic teachings. For those looking for timeless advice on leading a virtuous, meaningful, and calm life, Zeno's wisdom still shines brightly. Passed down through the ages, his teachings remain relevant today. By studying Zeno and embracing Stoic principles, we can edge closer to achieving a tranquil mind and ethical character. This guidance isn't just for scholars, it's for anyone seeking fulfillment through self-improvement. Zeno's legacy serves as a roadmap to human excellence, offering valuable lessons to help us become our best selves regardless of life's challenges. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.